Let's talk a little bit about money mindset. Years ago, I trademarked this term, the money operating system. I think you know contextually exactly what that means, which is basically how you think about money impacts everything you do and say and produce about money. I imagine you deal with this in your client base. How do you take that on when you meet a woman who's running a company and you see broken money operating system? How do you or your advisors address that? And what do you think are the ways to shed unwanted money beliefs?
Yes. So I love making money, love it. And my theory on money is I can always make more, right? So if I invested or if I ever had a bad investment, I'm like, I can always make more. There's not this cap where today is the last day we can make money and there's no way to refill that. I will say, by the time clients come to us, we've required that they're really in a place because we always say we're the vitamin, we're not the painkiller. So I need to know you've already done mindset work. I already know that you've worked with a life coach. You've uncovered all these limiting beliefs because we're not the firm for you to walk you through that. We're just not. We're not certified. We are not therapists. We don't, that's just not, we're looking at numbers, we're looking at data, analytics. Like that's where we thrive. We love a spreadsheet. We're not the ones that are going to help you if you're having like a full meltdown because your feelings got hurt. And so we like they either have somebody in their corner or they've already done the work and they are like ready to go. We also do not take any clients that are seeing a dip in revenue. So our clients are scaling companies. So we're not fixing that problem either. I do think that there's a new level, new devil. And so we have clients that are coming into money that they've never thought that they would have and experiencing a level of wealth that is unrelatable to their parents, their friends, their family. And so we do find that that can be a little bit of a challenge or just understanding how wealth works. And so I was sharing this with you earlier that one of the questions that we have on our very in depth copywritten assessment is, do you have a wealth manager? Are you working with somebody in wealth management? What are you currently doing? What does your portfolio look like? Although that has nothing to do with their business, it has everything to do with what we want to build for them in the next 5 years. Like, where are we starting with them and how can we impact that? And so I do think it's very important that the women that we're working with understand that if we increase their salary to 30K a month, 40K a month, and then their distributions are X, what is that going to? And what is the goal? And how is that changing their life, not just right now, but 30 years from now, 40 years from now? And we just see that not enough advisors are having in the business sector are having the conversation with their clients.
Well, I think that's because they're not taking care of their own money. And thank you. I'm so glad you're asking your clients those questions. I've literally only had one business coach present with me with an intake form similar to what you just said. You know, he basically said, "Are you on track for financial freedom?" And I was like, "Well, thank you for asking the question." The first mastermind I participated in 15 years ago, they wouldn't even talk about me. It was a $25,000
Yeah.
annual fee. And they would say, money's personal. We're not going to talk about money. How do you analyze someone's business without knowing their numbers?
Right. And there's another very important number, and that is, what is your exit number? And it can't just be a number that you pull out of thin air because chances are it's one, not going to be enough. People think that $2 million, $3 million, $4 million is life changing. It is not. It is not life changing if you are in your 40s and you are exiting your company. Like that is a number where once you pay off the debt, once you pay taxes, once you go through that whole process, like you're going to have to consciously look at that money and really figure out smart ways to make that last.
Right.
And so we work with our clients and we have them talk with their wealth managers of where are they at now? Where are they looking to go? What do they what is that number that the company has to get to for them to even think about exiting or going to acquisition? And in the interim, what do they need the company to deliver from a financial standpoint for them to hit goals? And when I say goals, we don't want our clients just saying like this is the number that, covers our overhead costs for our family and our mortgage. It's like, no, what's really important to you?